Yo, and welcome to my review on Infinite Warfare. Well, not really a review, it's my opinion about this game. Now, this Infinite Warfare, this game in particular gets a lot of hate. This is a very laggy game, by the way. My ping drops a lot in this game. It gets a lot of hate, and I don't really understand why. It's basically a toned down in graphics version of Black Ops 3, but it's done more right than Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3's weapons can only be obtained through supply drops. Yeah, they have the triple plays, but not great, and still through supply drops. This game, you can get things from supply drops, so they have all the variants which you can collect from supply drops. You can, if you have season pass, you get all the weapons, and if you don't have season pass, you can earn weapons through challenges. So weapon thing sorted. Like as you see here, I have the new LMG, the Atlas. I thought that flap was a person. I have the Atlas, and I didn't do anything for it. I literally loaded into the game when the gun first came out. I got a free common supply drop from the reward, like the bonus for logging in, and I got the common variant of it. And now I've unlocked the gun. And that's a thing that Infinite Warfare has done right, but nobody ever gives it credit for that. Oh my god, gives it credit. But people are always going on about Black Ops 3, but you'll have to, if you want example the PPSH or the M1 Garand, or the MX Garand, that game, you're going to have to buy COD points to earn that weapon. And I don't understand why it's so popular over Infinite Warfare. Yes, Infinite Warfare's graphics isn't the greatest. Oh my god, what has happened then? Infinite Warfare's graphics is not the greatest, and sometimes its gameplay also isn't the greatest. Sometimes this camo doesn't always log in. But Infinite Warfare has done a lot of things better. What is this? A lot of things better than Black Ops 3. Now, Infinite Warfare gets, as I said, going back onto the hate, it got hated before the game even had a trailer. It got hated when it was first announced to be called Infinite Warfare. It was the most disliked video on YouTube, I believe. The first trailer, which was a story trailer. Why hate the game if you don't even know what the game's like? How did you not die? If you don't even know what the game's like. Infinite Warfare and Infinity Ward tried to listen to the community about what this game needs changing. For example, the Brecua, however you want to pronounce it, the shotgun from Black Ops 3. It's broken, and it still is now. It's overpowered, and people have complained for that gun to be nerfed, and it never did. I think it's got like a jitter mod nerf, but that's not nerfing the gun. The gun is still the same. In this game, you have the NV4. Did it take a while to get nerfed? Yes. Did they nerf it in the life cycle? They did. They didn't nerf the jitter mod thing until about months after the actual game was out. Out of its main Call of Duty, and then Infinite Warfare moved into it. Now, if you truly do hate the game, Infinite Warfare, you tried it and you didn't like it, fair enough. You don't have to like the game. There's certain Call of Duties that a lot of people like that I don't. Black Ops 3 is one of them. I'm not a huge fan of Black Ops 2 either. For the multiplayer side, I really do enjoy the zombies. But it get a lot of hate for things that it doesn't need to get hated for. People go on a lot about the jetpacks, the boost jumping in this game. Black Ops 3 has it. So why doesn't that game get as much hate as this game? God, the ping in this game. I don't know if that's just my ping or it's just the game, but I was about to say the ping again. This game gets criticised a lot for things that it's done better, and a lot of people wanted it to improve Black Ops 3. Didn't get into Black Ops 3, so Infinity will put it into Infinite Warfare, and people still hate on the game. Now, if you've played it like once, twice, and you didn't like it, then I guess that's right, but you're not paying enough. If you've literally put like hours into it in a procedural, honest with doing, like you're higher in the levels, and you still just don't like it, I can understand that. And that's really what I have to say about the multiplayer sort of side. Now the zombies. Now the zombies I think it's pretty good. There's not one map in Infinite Warfare I really dislike. I think the only one I can say which I'm not a huge fan of is Raven the Redwoods. But that's not a bad map either. And a lot of people don't want to play Infinite Warfare Zombies, which because it's not made by Treyarch. A lot of people say, oh, only Treyarch can make zombies. Well, that's like saying that Treyarch can only make a Call of Duty. Now, Infinity Ward are no longer the Infinity Ward they used to be. A lot of them moved on to Respawn Games to make Titanfall, I believe. They made Titanfall 2 as well. But they still criticise the game for not being a Treyarch game. I understand that Treyarch are probably the best studio at this point. They never used to be, but they now are. I'm not a huge fan of Sledgehammer, I'm not a huge fan of World War 2. Now World War 2 I will be posting up. I think the full game will be better than the beta. I'm not a huge fan of the beta, predominantly to the incendiary shells for the shotguns on their divisions. Don't like that. I don't like some of the things they've done with the attachment, like suppressor can only be used if you use that SMG division. And silencers can only be used on SMGs. I don't really agree with that way of playing. I think maybe they could have like a better better one for that, like that division. But there should be a base suppressor in the game. I don't really like that SMGs dominate World War 2, like PPSH, the grease gun, like it's all you need, like, and it just outpowers everything else. So, but backwards Infinite Warfare, if you don't like it, then fair enough. If you do, then fair enough to you. I just wish people would stop giving it hate. I think it's a pretty good game, but it's whatever you guys think. If you enjoyed this video, then leave a like, subscribe, and peace.